Welcome back, Kent State fans. Let's talk about the news for Week 3. The game against FCS East went pretty much as expected. The offense was firing on all cylinders, and we seemed to have a pretty good passing game. The defense gave up 3 touchdowns, but they weren't that bad for the most part. Let's take a look at some individual stats from the last game. Ulatowski was 20 for 24 with 358 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. He didn't throw any interceptions. What a great day for Tommy. Hopefully, he can keep it up. The passing game was so good that we didn't really run the ball that much, but Garcia still ran for 47 yards and a touchdown. The player of the game, J.J. Etheridge. He had 5 receptions for 141 yards and 3 touchdowns. Man, I think we found a star on the team for the next couple of seasons until he gets drafted. Junker had 4 receptions for 66 yards. Luke had 3 receptions for 54 yards. McCray had 3 receptions for 46 yards. Okay, the offensive line did its job, but the numbers probably should have been higher considering it was a FCS team. That could be concerning going forward. The defense was decent. Daly stands out with 3 tackles for loss and a sack. Campbell Jr. and Harmon also had sacks. Folk, Daly, and Campbell Jr. led the team in total tackles. Glass was 1 for 2 on field goals and 5 for 6 on extra points, and we only had 1 punt for 46 yards, which is a great day for Smith, in my opinion. There were no really big numbers on the kick return or punt return side. Here are the current MAC standings. We are 7th, with Akron at the top at 1-1. Ball State, Buffalo, and Toledo are undefeated, and Northern Illinois has lost both of its games. It's still early in the season, so not much to really talk about yet. Julian Gray and Javier Toviano were named National Players of the Week. Kent State dominated the MAC Division Players of the Week. Daly and Etheridge put the team on their backs. Will Howard is at the top of the Heisman watch. Tyson Mobley and Ethan Vasco, both from small schools, also made the list. For my coaching point upgrades this week, I unlocked Tactician and put my remaining points into the offensive line blocking. Hopefully, that will help the linemen. We will see how they play this week, but I may need to add the last tiers on my next upgrade. Looking at the recruiting board this week, Coffee has decided on his top 5, so we scheduled him for a visit during the FIU game. We also scheduled Emilio for a visit at that game. Colt has moved us to his number 2 school, so we sent the house. Raphael has us at 2 also, so same thing. Dorn has us at number 1, so we sent the house and a DM. Pepper has us at number 2, so he also gets the house and a DM. The rest are some guys who we are trying to get into their top 8 schools. That's all the points that we had this week. We will see if my gamble to go after these top players pays off or hurts us. Our opponent for this week is Kennesaw State. So let's take a look at some of their players. Our teams are actually pretty even. Donovan Westmoreland is a former 3-star recruit and impact player at the left end position. He is the best player on their team similar to ours. He has a really good finesse move and goal quick jump. Donelius Johnson is their middle linebacker and an impact player that is a former 1-star recruit. I didn't know you could have impact players that are 1-stars. He has really good awareness and play recognition, but no abilities. That's all the news we have for this week. Wasn't much to cover. Well, it's game day, Kent State fans. See you at the game and back here next week.
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the great Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense takes the field. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the whole defense. But how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
The give to the back. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Got his man quickly. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to pass, it's Gulitowski. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. The give is to Garcia. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Owls offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Bryson. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone, and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Smashes through. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Now they'll run it to the right here. Fakes his man out. Bulldozes his way through. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. Here's the handoff. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to get in the end zone again. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that up.
And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's complete to the right. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Gulatowski. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The golden flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to cut into this lead before the break. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This time it's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Lowers those pads. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Kent State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll line up to go for two.
Lasso!
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He finds the end zone for the two, and now the lead is 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Dropping back, it's Bryson. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. He's looking for a man on second down. Complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. He wants to throw, trying to get to him. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. What a spectacular play by the return man. 90-plus yards.
No. Yes, perfect. Great decision. Sometimes when that ball gets inside the 10, you might want to let it bounce, go into the end zone. The returner says, I got different plans. I'm going to make something happen, and he sure as heck does when he gets it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
And the Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring run.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The lone back's got it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's McCray. Touchdown, Kent State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ready to try the point after. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 19 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that with Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll go to the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just an...
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Golden Flashes will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. It makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great.
Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
PAT unit on the field. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
They'll give it to the back. Excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Bryson. Spits it out to the back. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the ground with the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Lets it fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. looking to scramble. That's caught. It's McCray. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Ulatowski. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Out of bounds at the 43. Good enough for a first down.
Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. He's looking to throw it. They're trying, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Speeding down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
There are country fumbles and there are city fumbles. City fumbles, there's a lot of bodies around it, so you've got to jump on it. Country fumbles, a lot of green grass. That was a country fumble. The defender scoops it up, takes it in the end zone.
How about this? These guys are going for 2.
Here we go.
The corners are walked up tight. They want to throw it. Coming after him. Keeps looking downfield. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-possession game, so there's still a chance. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going up top on first down. He's got his man. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Ulatowski. He uncorks one deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Comes out throwing on first down. Still looking. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Strikes the blow. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
You run those routes, those curl routes just like that. Those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football, so you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch, first down.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wants to throw. It's Bryson. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off. Got some room to run at the 30. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their...
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Moss. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the right. The completion well past the sticks. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found daylight. It was Katie bar the door, baby. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they make big plays for you.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
25.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Gulatowski. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They want that clock to run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense.
29 Philly.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking left. He's got it. At the 45 on its way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. To the air on 1st down. He makes the connection. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Throw is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Bryson. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
A 10-yard loss.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can